Hey guys, let's do something fun today. Let's play this advanced JavaScript concepts quiz. So this is a very hard mode quiz, which I never played before. And somebody sent this to me, figure I give it a try. So for context, I am a senior software engineer with over 10 years of experience in web dev. And I want to see how I do. So I never played this before, and Scout's honor. So I'm gonna try to record this as I play this. So don't feel bad if you do bad on it. You know, I'm probably gonna do terrible. So feel free to play along. When the question come up, feel free to pause the video so you can try to guess the answer as well. Otherwise, if you want to see me fail, watch the video and see how I fail. Okay. With that said, there are 30 questions, and I had 12 minutes to answer all of them. Let's play. A property that can be changed to apply a different set of CSS rule to DOM elements. A property can be, I think it's class name. Okay, cool. The main object needed to implement Ajax. Oh, that's easy. That's XML HTTP request. The method needed to add new elements to the DOM. That's append something. Append child? Append child, you add it to the existing element. Append DOM, add DOM. Oh, okay. We need to add new elements to DOM. So add DOM elements. Oh man, I think it should be append child. Okay. The type of function parameter that starts with 3 dots. That's REST. Object needed to implement full duplex communication. So two-way communication. The only thing in here that makes sense to me is WebSocket, right? You send it something, it sends something back. Construct needed to iterate over the properties of an object. So it must be a for loop of some kind. Do we have a for? Okay, we have for in and for each. So if we want to iterate over the properties of an object, oh man, I think this is a for in because you use it on an object. Cool, got it right. Implemented as a string delimited by slashes. So a string delimited by slashes. So I'm trying to think ABC / DEF. So that looks like a regular expression to me. So do we have a regex here? We have it here. I think it's regex. Let's try it. Cool, got it right. The technique used to preserve variables within the scope by returning a function from that scope. So it's all about scoping. So scoping, either you use arrow functions to do the local scoping, or closure. I think closure we're talking about technique, so I think closure makes sense. Cool. The method needed to find an element based on its CSS property. The method needed to find its CSS property. Okay. I actually don't know. What is apply? No. Inherits? No. Let's see. I don't think anything here makes sense. Query selector? Method needed to find an element based on its CSS collector. Yeah, I think query selector, right? You do, yeah. Cool. The object needed to implement localization. That's international, INTL. The method executed when the promise is successful. So promise, you do something, you fetch something, and then you do a .then. So it must be then. What every object in JavaScript is always derived from. Prototype. It's a prototype chain language. Which element? The element on which an event occurred. An element on which an event occurred. That's interesting. Event. So it must be e.something, right? E.target? Yeah. E.target that event, right? Cool. The object needed to implement drag and drop. Oh man, I haven't done drag and drop forever. I think when you do drag and drop, you need to select a target element, and then with that target element, you have to do something with it, right? So it has to be e.something, and I don't think it's handle target or current target. It has to be data transfer. That would be my guess, because nothing on this list seems to make sense. So I'm gonna go with that. All right, the type of function defined by an asterisk. That's got to be a generator. So there's only one use of asterisks. The type of data that can be created and compared but never printed. That's an interesting question. A data type which cannot be created and compared that can be created and compared but never printed. Never printed? That read only? Oh, got it wrong. I don't know what read only is. The elements on which an event is actually handled. E.dot handle target? Okay, that this is, oh no, I got it wrong too. A method on which a function which allows passing an argument to use for this. Method on a function. Argument. Whoa. Oh, okay. It's gotta be one of those apply, right? It has to be an apply. Okay, cool. The concept that all var statements are moved to the beginning of the function, that's hoisting. The statement needed to prevent an error from crashing the script. Try catch. The method needed to turn a string into an object. Template literal, I think. Oh no, I got it wrong. What let can be used for, and var cannot. Block scope? Yeah, block scope is for let. The kind of string that delimited by backticks, that's template literal. The type of function that is defined without the word function. I don't know what that means. A type of function that's defined without the word function? Is there such thing? I have no idea what this means. I never heard of this. A type of function that's defined without the word function? Has to be, I don't know, I'll put threads. Did I get it right? I don't know, I got it wrong. The keyword needed to implement inheritance, that's extends. The name for something like this, AB equals 1, 2. Oh man, I know what this is. This is defined destructuring. Object needed to persist data on a client. Worker. An object needed to implement parallel processing. That's threads. No, it's not threads. That's incredible. The method to aggregate an array into a single value, that's reduce, right? The method used to obtain a DOM element. Get DOM elements? No, get element by ID. Okay. All right, so here's how I do. I got 77%, 5 minutes with a score of 23 to 30. Ooh, I think I'm doing terrible. But I'm actually above average. Average score is 61, so I got 77. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this quiz, and please take the quiz and let me know what questions, what your score is. So did you do better, or you want to brag about doing better than me? Let me know. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys have fun with this quiz.